Well, guess we need to talk about the upcoming season, huh? What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy Mike World Trades, and it's time. It's time for us to speak about season 4. So we finished season 3. Gawdlyy came out of nowhere and he won the championship with Blood Tide taking second and previous champion Cham taking third. And while we did finish the season, it got a little long in the teeth per se. At the end of season 2, everyone was talking about they wanted to have fun, but in the middle of season 3, everybody wanted to sweat. And so it became kind of difficult to figure out that balance between having fun and having sweats, right? So the idea for season 4 is, why not both? We can have fun and we can sweat at the same time. So let's talk about season 4. So the games list for season 4. There will be 5 games, 5 core games. Mostly everybody should own them. If they don't own them, they're pretty cheap to pick up. These will all take place on Steam, on PC. So these are all PC games. Unless the game is crossplay, then you can play the game crossplay as well. The main games for the season, which the season will be 20 weeks, as I kick my garbage can. The season will be 20 weeks, beginning on January 5th, with an entry fee of $40, which means you have from now until January 5th to save $10 a month. All of the money will go towards the prize pool and will be split up in a 60-30-10 split. I'll say that again. A 60-30-10 split. Championships, like you guys are probably seeing on the screen right now, they will be provided by the channel BackAlley 711. And thanks to the members and those who drop super chats and everything else. So the belts will be purchased like that. Speaking of the belts, as you can see, these belts have been customized for each winner. That trend will continue into season 4. So if you're the winner of season 4 or the 2026 champion, you will have a belt that is customized and tailored to your view and my eyes, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I'll order the belt, make the belt, and have it tailored to you, because it's a personal experience. You put the work in, you play the games, you climb up the ladder. You deserve to have a belt that is customized for you. That will not come out of the entry fee. The entry fee will be for prizes and cash prizes. Okay? So we're starting January 5th. 20 weeks. 20 weeks on Sundays. Yes, we're moving to Sundays. It's a lot easier. A lot more people can participate. And the weekends just have better availability. So, Sundays. Time to be determined. I'm floating the idea between 1 p.m. Eastern or 8:30 p.m. Eastern. But just want to give you a day. Side tournaments. There will be 9 of those. And those will take place on Saturdays. Those games will, however, take place in the evening. So your side tournaments will take place in the evening. League play will either be in the afternoon or the evening, depending. Now, the games. That's the most important part, right? What are the games we're going to play? Well, first and foremost, we're going to play the Capcom Fighting Collection 1. Yes, Capcom Fighting Collection 1 has been drafted. It has been chosen. It has a diverse selection of games on there for people to compete in. So it's pretty cheap on Steam as well, so that is a game that you can pick up. The second game, speaking of Capcom Fighting Collection, will be Capcom Fighting Collection 2. You know, with the addition of CVS 1 and 2, you know, Alpha 3 I think is on there. I have it, you know, there's Plasma Sword and things of that nature. I think that's also a very good and diverse game for people to participate in, and a lot of people should have it because it was on season 3. And there's no real way to be dominant in every game on that list. It's not possible. The next game is an oldie, but it's a goodie. It will be the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. Specifically, the 4 online games. We'll be able to play those, you know, Third Strike, Turbo, things of that nature. Those will be the games that we'll play for that. You know, if you haven't picked it up, it's cheap on CD Keys, it's cheap on GOG, and a bunch of other places. Game number 4, to no somebody's surprise at all, should be the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. I mean, it's pretty much all the Versus games. The Punisher's on there as well, and yes, the Punisher will get played. Punisher will be played. That will be under a score challenge, but all 7 games will also end up on the wheel. The final game for the collection will be the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Now, this has a caveat to it. If the online does not work by the time the game comes up in the season, we're going to default to Fightcade, and we're going to use that. And then if we have to do Mortal Kombat 4, we'll use DuckStation. So, a little bit of setup, nothing too major. It's nothing no one can handle. Those are games that we're going to play for 20 weeks. Now, you're wondering, what about the side tournaments? The side tournaments have 9 games. And those games are as follows. Street Fighter 6. Tekken 7 and 8. Yes, Tekken 7 and 8 will be one tournament. Winner side will be Tekken 8. Loser side will be Tekken 7. Grand finals will be held in Tekken 8. And if there is a bracket reset, it will be held in Tekken 7. Because, you know, chaos, right? Now, the next game, I had a problem and I was debating, I was going back and forth about it, trying to figure out which one I wanted to put in. But ultimately, I settled on Mortal Kombat X, or Mortal Kombat XL, whatever you want to call it. That is a low price point. Everybody should be able to get into it. And it's just a really good freaking Mortal Kombat game. It really is. I thought about Mortal Kombat 9. I really did. But it's getting harder and harder to find keys for that. So Mortal Kombat X is getting the call. Next game. Because it's tradition and if we don't play it, we're not doing things right. Need for Speed Heat will make its return. Not everything has to be a fighting game, and Need for Speed Heat will once again grace the presence of all the people. We will have a speedrun tournament with games to be determined, to be listed when they need to be. So, just so we're clear, that's happening. There will be an obscure fighting game tournament. Your SVGs, your cute fighters, obscure fighting games. They'll be on a wheel, they will be spun, and each round there will be a different game. And fate will decide the winners. A 1 credit score challenge tournament. And now this will be 1 credit. This will be score challenge. And you will play until you lose all your given lives in a game. Again, spun on the wheel to be determined. There will be a Guilty Gear Strive tournament. Strive is crossplay. So if you have it on PlayStation or Xbox, you don't have it on PC, it's crossplay, so you'll still be able to participate. The last side tournament pending is Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. And if it's not out by the time this game is supposed to come up, it will be replaced by Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Those are your games. Now, as far as registration goes, anyone who signs up, registration dues will be due a week before January 4th. Reason being is so that, one, we can get people registered. By the time this video goes up, there will be a channel in the Discord server for you to register. Not saying you have to pay right away, but you have to pay before night 1 starts. If somebody new comes along, they cannot participate unless they play. Which now goes to the next thing. This is a paid league. So there will be no outside interference, there will be no ringers, or anything of that nature. It's pay to play. So if they didn't pay, they don't get to play. I know that's a huge ask, but they're literally putting money on the line, and we don't want to have that be tampered with. Also, that being said, there will be no more major tournaments. All side tournaments will be worth 300 points. And in that same vein, there will be no chip downs, there will be no high limits, there will be no last chance. We will have an 8-player field for playoffs, and that will be it. No nonsense, no advantage. Everybody's gonna have, it's gonna be just like if you walk into a local. You're gonna play, you can get your hands dirty, you're gonna get busy. The top 3 winners of the season, they will split the prize pool, and there will be prizes, blah blah blah, yakety smacky. There will also be a most improved player award that I will award to someone who I feel has improved the most during the season. January 4th, 2026 is when we're starting. 20 weeks. Side tournaments will take place every 2 weeks. After week number 2. And who knows? Hey, sign up and be ready to play. The fees will be paid. If somebody new wants to come in, and play, as long as they pay the fees, they are allowed to play. But they will not play until fees are paid. Nothing more, nothing less. And because it's pay to play, there will be no cutoff. I don't know how somebody would think they would succeed if they try to come in at week 14, because it's impossible. But hey, like, sign up, they can play, they absolutely could. Anyway, I'm Mike Ball Trades. Wanted to give you guys a heads up and let you know just what to expect in season 4. Bring your A game, bring your sweats, and let's have some fun. Deuces.